Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone survival video. Today we're playing on the Sentinel. We are playing a skill chain build into the core lightning electric skill. So we need skill mastery electric. We're going to run unconventional start and reroll mastery with divine legacy, devastating blow. I thought we'd try out prophecy and then critical mastery. Because we're not using advanced tactics, we are going to run and grab ourselves the slow to brittle, then we'll go brittle to colossal, and so on and so forth. So the first thing we're going to start off is a slow skill, so we can get the slow to so we can get the slow on hit, and then we need the voltage and vivolt so we can get the slow to brittle right away. Now the reason we're starting this way, it's just so we can get the brittle, because brittle is so powerful. We need brittle to colossal. We also need a poison skill as well, so that we can grab ourselves a poison to poison to dazed. The whole reason we're going for colossal this round is also because we want to go colossal to dazed, because the whole build revolves around being a dazed stacking build again, like we did with the cursed captain the other day. So we don't actually, I don't think we need, no, we'll keep it for now. I'm going to reroll there. There's our ass. So now we got our slow on hit, we can actually remove the frost totem from our layout completely, and we'll go from there. But we need some poison, so there's a poison skill. And because it's a silly Saturday, we're actually going to be doing this, or we are doing this on a Sigil of the Void +0. We did try and do this on a +10. We've tried this with the Sentinel, we've tried this with the Blacksmith, we've tried this without doing this whole thing and using different runes and things like that. And unfortunately, it's just really difficult to survive when you're doing, or especially with core lightning, it's not the greatest starting skill, and it takes a lot of time to get up and running. So unfortunately, we weren't able to do anything useful with it. So we kind of have to do it on a lower difficulty to show you the potential it has. But if you've got the patience to spend like 8-9 minutes on the very first round, the very first Val, then it's going to be a very powerful skill. But otherwise, it's going to take way too long for most people's liking when there are much faster builds, much stronger builds out there. But if you like trying weird and wonderful things, you can definitely try this one. Definitely worth trying. Okay, we need a poison on hit, so we're just going to re-roll a little bit until we find one. We don't need Leviathan. We definitely don't need any of that. And I'm going to take a poison puddle here as well, so we've got more poison, so that the game's more likely to give us a poison on hit. But as you can see, sometimes you're just very unlucky. We need the slow as well. Alright, a multicast for physical typing. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be magical, but multicasting physical is fine because we are going to be running frag shot as well as what we've got, spread shot. Both of them apply dazed, so because we're dazed stacking, it's going to work out pretty well. And they need to multicast more because we're going to be skill chaining into the core lightning, and that's going to work out a whole lot better for us. So we'll see how it goes, but that should be perfectly fine. Alright, let's see if we can find anything that we're looking for. We can actually grab the split shot and put that in there. There's the poison on hit. Beautiful. So now we can get the skills that we're looking for. We will be grabbing this just until we find the frag shot. A frag shot's slightly better, although maybe this is better. I don't actually know quite yet. I'll have to just compare the two of them when I've got them. But we should be fine with either or. It doesn't actually matter too much. We just need to find core lightning. I don't want to use all of our rerolls, but it looks like we have to anyway, so it's fine. Go for that. There. Relentless is fine. So frag shots are 1.9 seconds, so we're going to use frag shot instead of split shot. And then we can just get more poison while we add it, or whatever the case is. We cannot pierce that area? That's crazy. See, this is also another reason why it's probably better to have this on a lower difficulty, because we're not even finding the skill that we're looking for, and we don't have any more rerolls to get what we're looking for. Okay, we don't need to do you. At least we are able to get the slow to brittle, so we're not really worried. I will take one more slow. As soon as we level up and we find one. Some magnetic would be very nice for us as well. And we will go on from there. We could have gone down to the 2 at the bottom over there, and that would have been that. But taking our time a little bit is actually fine, because we need that extra XP. Where is this? There it is. It's like, where is this last tentacle? Alright, we can't reroll. We don't have any of the thing. And the only thing is, this is going to cause us problems, because now we don't have... I'm going to have to take the general upgrade there, the multicast upgrade. We don't have anything that we could have taken there. We don't have rerolls to use either, because we haven't leveled up a lot. And we actually have wasted a level 25 Divine Legacy just because we didn't get the skill. But it's actually good that this has happened, because sometimes you're going to land up in a position where you don't get the skill that you're looking for. So in this case, you're going to land up not getting Core Lightning early, and you're going to be in a pickle like this. And oops, we forgot to take the next... we forgot to take the slow on hit. Okay, still not showing up. Again, we can't take this. More cast frequency, a good amount of levels over there. Block chance is looking good, and we can grab ourselves life. Cast frequency, block. Aptitude to prowess is perfectly fine. We don't have any prowess stacking. I'm just hoping we have enough slow to get the slow on slow to brittle, otherwise this has been a complete waste. But I'm sure we'll be fine, so let's make sure we survive this. We have absolutely no damage, so luckily they are the first fight. The slow to brittle is going to make our damage far more as well, so we should be a lot safer there. There is a slow to brittle. We still need one more slow, or whatever the case is, so we're going to grab that too. Now we can grab ourselves the where is he? Aruanak. Aruanak is going to give us the poison to Dazed, which is very important for the entire build. We do have Brittle now, so things will be defeated a whole lot faster, supposedly. We get a Rotting, which isn't bad. I mean, we are going to have poison on hit anyway, so that's perfectly fine. And now we can reroll once or twice. There's our Core Lightning, thank goodness. We finally got all our skills. And let's just pick up this. Now we're looking for skill chain. So the only problem is we do have to go and grab Brittle to Colossal over here. It's not that it's a problem, but visually it is. We just want to grab... Oh, get rid of that poison. We want area of effect, but as you can see, this is magical, so we get a lot of physical to magical, which we don't need, and that is a problem. We do want the multicast, so we're going to lock it. We already mentioned that a lot of them... Oh no, okay, that was silly. We got a legendary multicast there, but normally when I see things like that, I'm like, oh no, okay, I can wait, but I didn't realize it was legendary yet. So that was a bit of a boo-boo. Try not to be as fast as me. Make mistakes like that. We do have 133 critical strike chance, so, well, even more. That's why we're running critical mastery. We get the multicast back, luckily. We don't need the damage. We don't need that area. We don't need that damage. Don't need that damage either. We need this. This damage is not necessary, so we get rid of it. need is the area of effect. We only want the multicast. I want the skill chain. And the thing is, we're not going to get any damage or skill chain or area of effect for magical because there is no second magical skill. We've literally only got physical skills. So we're only really going to see the legendary for the skill chain as well as for the multicasting for that. We should see some multicasting purples as well. So keep that in mind. And also, every time we banish something, we're going to get a legendary, not a legendary, so we'll get a up to legendary, so epic or legendary. So if I go and banish this over here now, because we don't need it anymore, we get ourselves a purple epic or higher quality upgrade. So pretty cool. We do need some magnetic, some movement speed, and merciless. And it's going to look so cool as soon as we get that area, not the area of effect, sorry, a lot of the skill chain happening like it is right now.
Stronger, faster, deadlier.
And then we just need to apply that Dazed, which is why we've got Aruanak and why we've got the Dazed skills and why we're going to be going for the Colossal to Dazed as well. But we need that Brittle to Colossal first. Alright, so there's more projectile, more cast frequency, more merciless. I don't mind picking up the crits, the poison from crits, but I don't think we need to grab more normal poison. It's only a 25% chance, so it's not that impressive or important, I don't believe. More magnetic, more rotting, so these will pick up. How many do we have of the normal ones? We've already got a couple, so we'll just leave it for now. I don't have a lot of banishes. There might be something worth banishing down the road, so we won't keep it. Also, I was silly to banish the epic quality upgrades because they're epic, so the chances of getting them are going to be lower. We only received them the way we did because of the rune that we're running, the prophecy rune. So that was just pretty silly. Completely forgot about that aspect of it. And I was like, nah, we don't need this, get rid of it. But at least now when we get epic quality upgrades, they're going to be something worth taking. So there is that. I think we can get rid of the multicast. Ah, but we need multicast for this. We can get rid of powerful strikes because we've got the battle prowess from aptitude to prowess, so that's pretty much the same thing. Well, if we can get it. I'm only getting what, like 12 so far, but maybe we'll get more of them. Alright, so now, like we mentioned, we're going to grab the poison to Dazed. Beautiful. We did get slow, so maybe eventually we'll find slow to disarray, and then we can come back here and get disarray to disoriented. But we first need to start off with Midorahk before we can go any further, and we're going to grab ourselves the upgrade from Midorahk. Let's keep going. Definitely far more damage now, which is fantastic. And a lot more XP as well, so the multicasting is fantastic. We did want more aptitude to prowess. We don't. There we go. The multicast and the projectile, so we want that, we want that. There's more multicast. We could go Doom, but no, we don't want to. We're going to grab multicasting. We don't need the area of effect because we are going to get it anyway, so I'm going to just skip over that. Grab ourselves some merciless over there. And remember, the more poison we apply, the higher the chance we are to get like a poison 2 Dazed. So We do want to try and get as much poison as possible there, but that's why we wanted the crit poison, not the other one, because the crit is a higher chance. It's 50% chance. So we'd rather have 50% chance than a 25% chance to apply the Dazed. Okay, we get a legendary multicast there, some merciless. I really don't want the area of effects. I should have kept the the banish for the area of effect so that we could just get the damage on core lightning, because that area of effect is really horrible. We're going to get Brittle to Colossal now anyway, so we really didn't need area of effect. Okay, movement speed. Oh, man, why is this game doing this to us? Okay, more aptitude to prowess. That's beautiful. We got 100% extra damage. Or increased damage. It's additive, not multiplicative. And the skill chain is looking rather beautiful as well now, with 32%. Okay, finally we've got a damage, some movement speed, some block chance just in case. Still getting so much area of effect increases over there. But let's go. We're going to grab the projectile and multicast. Next time we see a legendary multicast on core lightning, we will grab that as well. But luckily we've got the skill chain, to go off of as well. So that's going to help us quite a lot. By the way, I tried to use this on the blacksmith with the scepter weapon, and it's the same thing. It's just kind of doesn't feel as good because you can't control where the core lightning is, because it's the summons that are calling it, so everything happens from them. So it kind of makes it weird. I don't know how to explain it. But here we go. We don't even need that much Colossal. We literally kind of just need... Hello there, world. Ah, yes. At least it's yellow. But there we go. Not, I don't know. Right now we need more. We need the Colossal to the area, the Sandstorm. So Colossal to Dazed. Maybe that will make it feel stronger. We also need Exposed on hit. So this one takes a very long time to get going. But we'll see what the damage is like once we've picked up Exposed on hit, Shattered on hit, and even a Demolition Expert from the Cobalt Brothers. And then we'll call it quits after that. Oh, we can go Disoriented on hit from the Void King as well, so we don't actually have to worry about the Disarray to Disoriented. Because we get fragility from our artifact power, which you can see is scaling quite nicely since we've got that skill chain going on. Alright, we have a lot of I can't even think of the word. We have a lot of levels. So let's go and put them in. We want the skill chain, we want the damage. We no longer need area of effect. We probably could have got rid of it, but it is what it is. Gonna grab the blacking. Take some of our area of effect stuff over there. We just need that. I'm not gonna, actually we could have rerolled. Okay, we'll start re-rolling a bit more now, but at least this one we've re-rolled quite a bit. So we've got that going for us. Another 15 levels. More aptitude to prowess. Let's try and get to 100% of that. We've got a lot of multicasting over there. I don't even think we need that much more anymore. Crab lethality. We want to get to 100%. Ugh, the game's just giving it to us, so we might as well just take it. If we get to about 600 multicast, that's not a bad thing either. Alright, perfect. I don't know what it's going to do when we grab the Sandstorm, but whatever. It's even more Dazed. I don't know what it's going to look like visually. But now we've got the Void King fight. Or what we could do is just wait till the very end. So we could get everything we want and then fight the Void King. But it's always easier to do this first because it will have less HP and everything like that. So it's always better to fight the Void King as soon as possible. Go through the Primordial Portal. absolutely decimate him and then get stronger after that for more Titans. But in terms of, otherwise doing it, you can wait to fight him until the very end, but you want that disoriented on hit and things like that. So why not just do it now?
The final mark is set. One target remains. The Void King. Void fragment secured. Progress made.
Alright, so we can't see the sandstorm, which is fine. We don't need to see it. But it definitely made a massive difference to the amount of damage we did. Remember, the sandstorm does a lot of its own damage as well. So we're going to see at the end which is doing more damage. But, yeah. Who needs visuals anyway? This could be fun to do, just because it adds extra damage, but we don't get doomed to anything. It does give us extra passives to grab, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's very clever to grab that. You don't need to grab the doom, but hey, it's extra damage. That was actually a pretty decent amount of doom done just from a single upgrade. Okay, there's a +4 over here. Let's go grab that first. By the way, I'm not even looking at my screen. I'm looking at the minimap on this corner, just so we can see what's happening or where the next objective is. That's how I play the game right now. And there's a +3 up here. Let's go do that. So when I've got so much area and we're keeping it active the entire time, we make sure that we've got the minimap that we're using. Otherwise, we turn down the visuals, but I didn't feel like turning them down. So, alright, we want some multicast on our core lightning. We want that as well. And then we can grab things like cast frequency, some more armor. I would like to grab myself a bit of doom if it will show up again, but it didn't seem to show up. Also, is this 0.2 yet? No, it isn't, so that can still get lower as well. I have no idea where the attacks are coming from, where they are, but as long as we move, we'll be fine. There we go. Over here, we can grab the damage, cast frequency, and movement speed. And I'm actually going to turn it down lower, for the Void King, just because otherwise it's going to be next to nearly impossible to see the red. And he does have one-shot mechanics, or close to, so it's just easier to do it this way. Alright, fantastic. He's done and dusted. We can go and grab that, and we're going to move on. So we'll grab the exposed on hit first. I think Disoriented is going to work very well since we've got so much critical strike chance. And then we need to grab exposed on hit. We need to grab shattered on hit. And then we'll be a-okay over there. So let's go back to full visuals. And then the rest is up to you. If you want to take this further, you can. But I really like doing little, just some skills like this. You don't have to, destroy the game absolutely with Quicksand Totem like everyone's been using. You can use any skill and scale it the way that it's supposed to be scaled, and you're going to have a good time. And this we can just use for material farming. If you want to material farm with characters, you actually don't need to have a lot of... You don't have to have high sigils of the void to do that. It doesn't increase the amount of materials you're going to be gaining. So doing it like this is totally fine as well. The only thing is I actually think we are lagging there. Or maybe I was running into something, but it felt very weird. We're not lagging though. It just felt weird. I think I was running into something. Okay, I thought I did run into something, but I know what it was. I don't want to do that one. We're missing... Why is there no objectives? Okay, let's just turn this down for a little bit quickly.
Let's keep going.
Oh, there's a green objective over here. Oh, what? Yeah. Alright, fantastic.
The hunt sharpens.
So many level ups as well, and they don't even make that much of a difference. I should have gone for the damage. Unfortunately, I didn't. I think skill chain might be scrooging us over a little bit. But let's grab that. I do want to doom on hit, which I don't see either. There we go. Add some more doom, more relentless, beautiful. Some more critical strike chance. Even better. Remember, the more crit we have, the more critical damage multiplier we're going to get as well. So day stacking does count with this. And this exposed on hit is going to be beautiful. We could even come back here and get form on hit as well for the critical strike chance. But we don't have much time, unfortunately. I personally like to take 20 minutes,
Sharp and right on
do
target.
short bursts, so 20-minute runs.
Void fragment is mine. Their guard is failing.
But yeah, okay, we sorted that out, so let's go back to full visuals.
One more step.
And as you can see, it's absolutely melting everything right now, which is cool.
Okay, this helps open that door. I'm closing in. Let's keep going.
Everything just absolutely melts. It's lovely.
Fragment, check. Soon I'll face the Titan.
Okay, this one's a boss fight. That's okay. There is a +3 over there in the middle as well, so we need another +2 after that. Ooh, the exposed on hit is so good.
Okay. This
We
helps open that
absolutely
door.
just melts.
I'm closing in.
There's only +1s. That's a bit painful. This one's okay to do.
Let's keep going. Many more fragments to collect.
And this one's okay to do as well. So there's actually a lot of things going on over here except for the core, well, I mean, besides for the core lightning. Along with the core lightning, we've got a lot of electrified. We've got the sandstorm going on. There is a lot happening over here. Actually, core lightning, electrified, even doing quite a lot of damage over there. But luckily, core lightning is the MVP, which is it's supposed to be. And it's doing a lot of damage like it's supposed to be doing. So we are getting some damage upgrades over here, which is fantastic. I don't need any more of this. We don't need things like that. Let's just go reroll a bit. Don't need the magnetic. We can grab a bit of doom. And then we can look for the damage modifiers for that. Like this. Some more doom. I think we've got enough doom now. So we'll just take a merciless.
Let's face the Titan and collect its blood.
Alright, so we're going shattered on hit. And then we've got time for one more, which will be the other guys.
Bullseye. Titan blood.
Actually, yeah, we'll see what shattered applies to this. And we should be fine. One more. We'll do Viv and Volt for the demolition expert, and that will be that. And then you guys can let me know if you enjoyed this, what you'd like to see in the future in terms of skills to scale. There are many skills in the game, and there's multiple ways to scale each one. So let me know if you want to see something crazy again like this. Ooh, okay, this one we have to turn down the visuals. I can feel the lag is finally catching up with us. So it's probably the skill chain that's caused it. But yeah, absolutely decimated. If we go onto our... we can even go onto our Panther, and things will get even more crazy because of the cast frequency and the movement speed and things like that. So that could be something else quite funny to go on to, just to see what happens. But yeah, you've got that extra power if you need it. Only 250 stacks of prowess. I really thought we would have had more, but it is what it is.
The hunt sharpens.
We have a lot of dashes, which is beautiful because it helps us get around the map a lot faster.
Okay,
And
Closing in.
there's a 2 over there. Perfect.
Void fragment is mine. Their guard is failing. No retreat or hesitation. Just me and my bloody target.
So remember the first time we fought them, how slow it was. This time it's still slow, but a lot better. And there you have it. So this you'd land up. Oh, look, we can get Doom to Burn now, so we can add Burn to it. We've got 122% area of effect. I mean, skill chain, and it's just wacky. It's beautiful. 132% skill chain over there. And then over here, you grab the Devastation or Demolition Expert, and you would go from there. But 20 minutes on the dot, or 20 minutes and 17 seconds. Let me know what you guys thought about it. We kept the visuals the entire time until the very end. That was a really wonderful and fun one to play with. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.